Hello and welcome to the Cryptocurrency News channel. Now we're going to talk about Vechain today because it did pump 11% today and it is the highest gainer, I believe, in the top 20 or top 30. And you can see Bitcoin barely moved, up only 0.65% today, and Vechain is up 11.24% today. So Vechain has dumped a little bit more than other coins, but now it's basically made all those gains back. Now it's pretty much in line with the other coins. And this could have something to do with POA 2.0. If you remember, we actually went over on the stream that Peter Zhao, the chief scientist of Vechain, has said a few days ago, September 29th, which is actually yesterday, we are excited to update you the latest status of POA 2.0. The technology is ready for phase 1 official implementation, that is, to deploy the first component of VIP 193 to the Vechain Tor mainnet. Announcement, article, and opening of vVote to follow soon. So basically, there were two timelines being thrown around. One is that phase 1 of the 2.0 implementation was going to be at the end of the year. And the other one is phase 1 was going to be at the end of September, going into October, and Vechain 2.0 as a whole, all phases would be ready by the end of the year. I think the second one is the more correct one because all the testing on the testnet has been ready and they're ready to vote on it. I'm not really sure when they're going to vote on it, but I'm going to guess it's going to be in the next couple of days. That's the thing. It's probably going to be in the next couple of days for vVote. And that follows the quicker timeline. So we all know that leading up to a big upgrade or what's perceived to be a big jump in technology or like getting inching closer to DeFi or NFTs. Well, I mean, inching closer to DeFi, we already have NFTs on Vechain. Inching closer to DeFi with the improvements of Vechain 2.0, people generally tend to pre-pump it. We have, buy the rumor, sell the news. And this might be the first leg of people actually buying the rumor. When they're going to sell the news, I really don't know. But it definitely is the first leg of people buying the entire rumor. So that's very, very good for Vechain, especially for you VET holders. Is it going to be on Coinbase? There are already rumors swirling around that it could be listed very soon. I think it just got added to another fund. So you got to think if they're actually getting added to American funds for crypto, there probably isn't a big issue with them being based in Singapore and many of their executives being Chinese. I'm not really sure why Coinbase has not listed it yet. That would help a lot with liquidity, and that would give VET another 20% boost or so, which would actually instill some confidence with some people, because I think the fact that it hasn't been listed on Coinbase is one of the main talking points of people wondering why it's actually not going up. But realistically, it's basically behaving in line with the rest of cryptos, basically going up when Bitcoin goes up and dropping when Bitcoin is dropping. It's basically just more of a more volatile version of Bitcoin, like most cryptos. And obviously, there has been some Chinese FUD lately, but the fact that VET is speaking or will be speaking at several Chinese tech conferences, I think alleviates that fear, because obviously the Chinese government would not let it speak at these tech conferences if it was anti-VeChain. If they were anti-VeChain, they'd probably just shut the company down and not allow any contracts in China. But they still have all the contracts in China that they have. They're based in Singapore just to avoid some of the regulations. And they do have many American exchange listings. They just don't have Coinbase right now. But there are rumors obviously swirling around that VET could be listed soon, and I hope those are true. I can't be sure. And the thing is, they did actually get POA 2.0 updates out, and I think it is pumping because of the POA 2.0 updates. So hopefully we can see several segments of pumps towards the end of the year. And if Plan B's prediction for Bitcoin is right, and that combines with Vechain's Vechain's pumps with POA 2.0, I think that gives even greater chances of us reaching $1, perhaps even more. And that's really the goal for me with Vechain by the end of the year. Still aiming for $1. And it's definitely possible. I think it's pretty hard to reach, but it is definitely possible. But Bitcoin has to be above 100K. And with Plan B's predictions, which by the way have actually been pretty accurate so far, I do think that if Bitcoin gets to his 125K mark, Vechain can get to $1. Vechain can get to $1 with the POA 2.0 coming up and the parabolic movements that will happen when BTC reaches over 65K. Still think Vechain is one of the better projects out there, obviously. Has a lot of partnerships, has a lot of utility. Of course, the utility right now for any of these projects does not actually reflect the price right now because the utility is not enough for the price. But in the future, that will play out, and I think Vechain will do very, very well. So that is the news for today. Let me know what you think. Like and subscribe, and hit that bell notifications button. Thank you, and have a nice day.